When you were a freshman, got in the lineup with Ja'Garrett Davis, Taylor Reed, Cameron Rogers, JG said you were going to end up being the best of all of them. What's the biggest difference between you as a freshman and you now?
I feel it's the knowledge of the game. With the knowledge of the game, everything else comes. Your technique, your talent, the speed of the game just naturally comes with it with the knowledge of the game. You got to know what you're doing first, and I feel I've grown in that. So.
The other guy who returned, who did so much last year, was Randall Joyner. He stepped in when Cameron Rogers got hurt and finished second on the team in tackles. What does he do that makes him so effective on the field?
He's just a naturally gifted leader, man. He's a leader on the team. He's always encouraging everybody. He keeps everybody uplifted. He keeps everybody pushing forward. Even when we don't feel like it, Rambo steps in, intervenes, and brings us up, but we all stay on the same page, and that's what we need. Appreciate that from Rambo.
Coach Mason has talked for a couple of years about sort of the next wave of linebackers. He knew what he had in Ja'Garrett and Taylor Reed and Cameron Rogers, but he pointed to people like you, people like Robert Seals, and said these guys are bigger, they're faster. You and Rob Seals are both, 6'3", 6'4". You got as heavy as 250, although I gather you've run off a few pounds in camp. On paper, you guys look fairly similar. You're tall, you're fast. What's the biggest difference between you and Robert Seals as outside linebackers?
I don't see any kind of difference between me and Robert. We're same talent, same size, same fundamentals. The only difference is I just have a little more experience, and it's just going to come naturally to Rob. Once he starts going, everything gets flowing, we're going to be right there neck and neck, and it's going to keep that balance across the line. So it'll be fine.
When you look at this next wave of linebackers, a lot of them are like you, like Seals, were high school defensive ends who have moved to linebacker in college. Out of the group of guys behind you, who stands out and impresses you?
I would say Lincoln Richards. That's an athlete right there. You got like every player, we got a few things that needs to be worked on, but he's gonna be real good once he steps in, and I'm almost certain you're gonna see him this year. He's gonna do a lot of things to help the team out, and that's what we need.
You got a new linebackers coach this year in Eric Daniels, although he's obviously not new to you guys. He's been on the staff as quality control last year, and before that he was a graduate assistant. Are the linebacker meetings or the practice drills for linebackers any different with him running the show over there?
I would say it is, because with him coming into the picture, everything's more specific. Because last year it was kind of Coach Mason kind of going across the panel with all the linebackers. Now Eric comes in and he's focused more with the outside backers, and we can get more one-on-one help. The meetings is just a smaller group, that way we can get more done, it's more productive. And Eric, he's a great coach, man. He has a lot of good pointers, and he's obviously have a lot of experience because he played at Baylor, so I really appreciate him on the team.
When you go live in practice, you've got new right tackles in front of you. Chris Weeks and Steven Myers both been getting some snaps over there. What are your impressions of them? Are there any major differences between the two?
Right now, I don't like to say anything until game time comes, but the way I see it is like we all just need to keep progressing and keep working harder, take our game to the next level. I'm going to help him out, and he's going to help me out. Come game time, we'll see what happens.
Again, when you go live, on paper at least, your new running back, Traylon Shedd, is roughly the same size as Zach Line, maybe an inch taller and a couple pounds different. But you get to see him run up close. Is there a real difference in their running style or what makes them effective?
Right, they do have different styles. Every running back, they got different running style, which is good. There's nothing away. He got his own special style, and the offense is changing to fit more into his style, and I think it's working. I really like him as a back. I'm liking what I see, but then again, I go back to say, I got to wait till game time and see what happens.
When you talk to offensive players, they always say everything starts up front with the offensive linemen. On defense, you lost 4 defensive linemen to graduation last year with Grenier and Margus and Pittman and Spike. How does it, having a new defensive line in front of you, how does that affect what you guys as linebackers are going to be able to do?
Yeah, they were good players, but these new group of linemen, they're good players too. So, all we're doing is just reloading, put new people on the line, and we're just going to keep working hard, and then come game day, we'll be ready.